Hey, it's Brian from Ghostbusters After Dark podcast, and guess what? A subscriber sent us a clip of an interview with Harris Ramis and Dan Aykroyd talking about the real Ghostbuster series that were coming out. And this interview had to be like 80, 89, 90 maybe. This was after Ghostbusters 2, the movie came out. They did this interview about it, about the real Ghostbuster. So you know what? Here it is.
It's going to be a TV series. We were shown character sketches. And I was probably most shocked of all because my character came out blonde.
I'm definitely the fat one, I know that. I think I think the essence of Ray is there. The voice is not mine, and I kind of don't look like that character. I think the one that's closest is probably the guy that plays Harold. But I think they've captured all the essence of the characters. You know, Harold, the serious kind of, empirical mind, and Winston, who's kind of the eyes of every man who views the Ghostbusters from outside and from inside. Kind of, he came to us from the outside, was not a Ghostbuster, and was brought in. And kind of his reactions are, what every man feels. And Billy, the Venkman character is kind of the cynic and kind of, the lazy one. And Ray is the enthusiastic, kind of chirpy squirrel type, Slimer was in the very, very first draft. He was, we called him Mr. the Onion Head, the Onion Head. And basically, he always had those traits. He always was kind of sort of like a remnant of somebody who liked to enjoy life. I often kind of think maybe it's Belushi in a way coming back, in a sense, because, John sort of had that kind of lust for life feeling and appetites for things, and Slimer always had that trait of swallowing things and having them drain right through, and, it's weird that he's got his own show. That is really strange to me, The Onion Head now is like a cartoon star, which is really, really weird, because there's no way when I wrote that first scene of him haunting a guest house in upstate New York, and drinking the milk out of the fridge and scaring the guests, that I ever would thought there'd be any more than that. In fact, that was his only appearance,
So I actually liked that interview they did, especially when Dan Aykroyd said, yeah, I'm the fat one, because they made him like a little fat in the Extreme Ghostbuster, and then Harold Ramis said, yeah, they gave me the blonde hair. But I actually like what Dan Aykroyd was saying about Slimer always eating. Because, Slimer's always eating. But the interview was very good. I actually liked the interview. I never seen this interview before. So when one of my subscribers said, I got a video I got to send you. Can you do an episode about it? It got Dan Aykroyd and everybody, and they're talking about the real Ghostbusters. I'm like, sure. Send it to us, and we'll do a video about it. So that's with the clip. I actually liked it. Anybody ever seen that before? Go to the comments. Let me know if you did. This is my first time seeing it. I actually liked it and everything. I wish they did more with like interviewing like Bill Murray or Ernie Hudson. They should interview them about it, because their characters are in that show too. But no, maybe there's an interview with them interviewing about that too. We'll try to find something. But you already know, keep on subscribing.